The black trees are back, guys. What more can we ask for? As fans, we have to be excited about this because every time we don't show full excitement for something is another chance that they have to take it away from us. But no, a positive note. They were leaked back in June. I've been talking about it for months. Didn't know when it was actually going to be announced. Of course, we wait until 29 days away from the season because naturally that gives everyone plenty of times to buy a jersey before, the actual season kicks off. Good choice, NBA. Real smart. Games month away. We're playing in them a month away. We're playing in them 21 times. Yeah, was that on purpose? I don't know. Did anyone wear the number 21? KG? Not KD. I saw that. I saw that comment. Yeah, I did say KD. Freudian slipped when I was showing you a picture of KG. Uh, Hand up. That one's on me. Don't know how that happened. But no, we're wearing up 21 times, which I do find interesting. And it kind of makes you wonder if a KG jersey retirement is coming too. We've got the jerseys. We've got his number, the amount of times we're wearing them. We have new owners. Glenn Taylor's gone, which means KG is actually fine with us retiring his number. He just hates Glenn Taylor because who doesn't hate Glenn Taylor? You know, black jerseys look incredible though. All the marketing around them, incredible. No notes, absolutely ate it up. Every player, like, dude, Ant looks great in them. We kind of knew he would. We've seen it from some other stuff he's done with, especially the ESPN shoot with Jefferson. This one's different. It hits different when he's in the full thing. I'll be honest, I don't love the sizzle patch or sizzle, however you. I'm not gonna find out how to say it. I'm not. The Aura one at least was like this big. The sizzle is like baseball size. I swear, it's huge and it's stupid looking. And why? Like can't we just not have that on the classics? If it's on every other jersey, can we not wear it? I take it back. We're wearing them 21 times. That's a fourth of the season almost. It's over a fourth. Uh, yeah, no, I guess we do have to wear it on the jersey. That's unfortunate. Not the end of the world. Jersey still looks incredible. I'm probably gonna buy one. I'm stuck on who I'm gonna get. I have an Ant jersey already, but what's one more? Especially these ones. But I am tempted to get like Rocco Zakarski on it or something, or maybe someone else. I don't know. We're gonna test the waters. I got time to think about it, but it's not gonna get here in time because it's 29 days away. Nothing ships that fast anymore, ever. It's not gonna happen. But I'll be honest, the Black Trees had me thinking, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, Black Trees, new owners. We got the Prince jersey too. Is a rebrand on the horizon? We have to start to wonder. Like, we've had these jerseys since the NBA switched to Nike. So we did the whole Adidas thing. We had interesting jerseys in that kind of early Cat and Wiggins era. We switched to the blocky, corporate looking Wolves jerseys, which I don't love. They're not bad. Some people love them. They're fine. They're not life changing. They're not doing anything for me, really. Is a rebrand coming and what could that look like? I think it's coming. I don't think it's going to be this year. I think it'll probably be not this year, or probably be the start of what would that be? The start of the 27 season. I think they're probably going to end up doing something how Utah did, where you know you had the full season and they're like, hey, here's the jerseys. We're going to start to wear one of them as a statement, and the other ones will be here this season. Uh, that's definitely what the Timberwolves are looking at doing. I would say that because there's probably a stock of the ones we have right now, and Nike would be burning money if they just dropped all of those for new jerseys because whatever. And that's just kind of the current state of the NBA. That's just how that rebrand situation goes. No one just drops a jersey overnight unless you're the Orlando Magic, apparently. Um, I think ours are going to look something close to how Orlando did it, not in just close to like style. I mean, I think we're gonna go and try to merge the modern with the vintage. The trees. If you guys remember the 21 to 22 city editions, the blue ones that had the trees and it had the wolves across the front, and it also had like some lines going down it. They were busy, but there's something there. I think those could look very nice. And if they don't go with those, I think honestly going simplistic with the white classics we had 2 seasons ago, those could be awesome. A blue one, maybe a green one, and a black one. Just keep it simple, like Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. You can't go wrong there. They're gonna sell. But A Rod and Mark Lore are geniuses. They bought a team and they put new jerseys out. What's like the one way to make money? Oh, it's jerseys. Yeah, this is how you're making all your money back. You just bought a team. Congrats. You're going to make a buttload of money off the Black Tree jerseys, the Prince jerseys, and that's those two are the only new ones. But those are going to be like it's going to sell out every time. The amount of Nas Reed Black Tree jerseys or Prince jerseys we're about to see is going to be insane. I don't know how many Rudy Gobert ones we're going to see. That makes me want to buy a purple Prince Rudy Gobert jersey when they are announced because that could be funny. That could be very funny to own. I also need to get. I have a Derrick Rose one, but it's kind of getting small, so I should probably get a new one. I should get a new one. But no, that's it. That's it for Jersey Talk. We're excited. We got everything we asked for. What more could we as fans ask for? Moving into kind of the season side of things, I was taking a look at one of the Wolves posts today, and it's mentioning some of the key dates we have coming up for the Timberwolves. And of course, Twitter just closed it on me. Why? Oh, there it is. Here's some of the key dates that we're looking at. Season opener, October 22nd, Trailblazers. That's a win. Home opener, October 26th versus the Pacers. We're actually wearing the Black Tree jerseys for our home opener, which is nuts to think about. I can't believe that that's even allowed. Feels like it shouldn't be. That's not to say I don't agree with it. It's just Adam Silver is weird about what you wear. So, love that. That's a win. NBA Cup games. The four that we have are the Jazz. It goes Jazz, Kings, Suns, OKC. So we're probably going 3-1 there. Probably going to lose to OKC, hopefully. Christmas Day is the big one. We know we're playing the Nuggets. Unbelievable that we pulled that game. Don't know how. No, it's not. It's not. That's a good rivalry. It's a good modern rivalry. I think it makes a lot of sense to put both those teams. You get Ant and the rest of the squad versus Jokic. That's that squad is rebuilding, but they're still gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun team to watch. I think we fare against them better. I was always scared of MPJ. I'm not scared of Cam Johnson. I'll be honest. He doesn't move the needle in my eyes for making you a better team. He just kind of plays basketball. I don't know if that's mean, and this is probably going to be used in some clip of Cam Johnson dropping 50 on us on Christmas Day. So, good work, me. That's one way to ruin the day. But no, I think that game's going to be awesome. And then looking at some of the last ones here, the last road game is going to be April 10th. Cool, I guess. And the last home game is April 12th. So that probably means that April 12th is our last game. Who would have thought? It's going to be an easy year. I'm going to say it. I'm going to be boastful. I'm going to be unhumble. I'm going to be annoying. And I'm going to say we're going to have a great season. 50 wins easily if everything goes according to plan. And no one actually... Yeah. I'm not going to say the word. I'm not going to say it. But if no one actually, ends up on the IR, we're going to have a great season. We're talking 50-plus wins with ease, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about what this team can do, especially in these jerseys. When you look good, you play good, and we're going to look damn good this year. I'm excited about the Black Trees, if you can't tell. That being said, if we were a team who doesn't meet the expectations of what we think we're going to, we're sitting there at the trade deadline, and we're like, this isn't going to cut it. This team is not winning the finals. This team's not even going to make the postseason at this rate. We got to make a move now that helps us now. This one might not be crazy. The Heat is a team I see who's kind of sitting in no man's land right now. They have Hero, they have Wiggins, they have Adebayo, they have Kello Ware, they have Terry Rozier, kind of. But what is going to happen there? They're just paying a lot of money to guys who it's like, what exactly are you going to do with all of them? They can't all play at an all-star level anymore, I don't see it really being worth the value that they're getting out of those guys. So if everything isn't working for them, they got Norman Powell. I forgot. I was just looking to see who they got. And Davion Mitchell, who I love. Um, but I think if they're a team who's sitting there and they're like, this isn't working, not cutting it, we got to make a change now. This is one they could actually look to make, and it would be honestly not a bad idea. It would cut some budget for them, and get them some new guys in the door that might mesh a little better. So we're going to give them Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. We're giving them the cat package. And in return, we're going to take on Tyler Hero, who is a shooting guard, but I think he could play point guard for us. If Dante was going to, then Tyler definitely can. And him with Ant would be at least interesting. How well it's going to work, that's, you don't know until you see it. That's how the NBA is. It's not like football where you're like, quarterback to receiver, we've got it. Like Ant and Tyler, there's only one basketball. They're both primary ball guys. Could it work? Yeah. Ant knows how to play off ball, but he's also a great shot creator where Tyler Hero is too. Is it dual threat or is it just clogging it up? Hard to tell. And then we're going to get Nikola Jovic. Why not? He's kind of broken. Not really panning out to how people wanted, but he's on a 1-year deal. We could sign him back for cheap or let him go. Either way is fine. Nice little power forward backup position though. And then we're taking a guy who I have a lot of faith in what he can become, and I think it could make sense, and it would let us slide some people around, especially Rudy's contract if we were to move that in a different trade. That's Kelly Ware. He looked great last year as a rookie. That kind of has been a trend for the Heat in the fact that that's kind of how Jaime Jaquez Jr. looked. But I am thinking that Kelly Ware is going to come into next year still looking the way he has and kind of dominate. I think he's going to take a step forward. And for the Heat, that lets them put Adebayo back at the center instead of having him play the power forward. Julius Randle moves your 4, Dante's your 2, Wiggins the 3, and Terry Rozier or Davion Mitchell at the 1. That's a pretty good squad. That's going to win out in the East, I'll be honest. Their bench is pretty shallow. Norman Powell slides in there somewhere too. I'm guessing Wiggins is actually going to be coming off the bench. But that's a good squad. You can't really beat that. And for us, it gives us Hero at the 1 and at the 2, Jaden, Nas, Rudy, and then off the bench we have Kelly Ware and Jovic. It's awesome. It unclutters our who's going to actually get minutes a little bit too. I like it. You guys can tell me if I'm absolutely crazy for this one, but I don't think we are. I think Hero's actually on a pretty good deal for the next 2 years, $31 million for the next 2 years. I think it's even a team. It might be a player option, but that's a good deal. That is a good deal and one that we should look at taking on. It only moves up to $31 million next year, or 33. I mean, that's not crazy. I think that trade is doable. Again, let me know if you guys think I'm crazy. That's all I have for you today. And until the next time, you all take care.